Park, more kindergartners. I have a book for us to look at today called At the Pond. And I made another little video a couple days ago, actually, to go with this book. And I'm sorry I haven't gotten any new videos posted in the last week. I had some technical difficulties. But I hope we're back on track now. And so these are the words that I showed you in the last video. Some of them we read in the book called Flap, Flap, Fly, and a couple of them we're going to see in this new book. So let's just really quickly look at these words. You try to read them. Blend those sounds together. And the last one. All right. So some of these words we read in the book called Flap, Flap, Fly. We read the word flap and swim and pond. Here's a couple words that we're going to see in our new book. So we're going to read that right now. The new book is called At the Pond. And it's a story about a little girl who goes to visit a pond with her dad, and they're going to see a lot of cool things. A pond is like a little tiny lake. So they're going to see lots of living creatures that live in or near this little pond. Here's the title page, At the Pond. This is an easy book and full of words that I know you know. So I'm going to let you look at the words in the pictures first, and then I'm going to bring the words in a little closer, and you can read this page. I'm going to turn to the next page. You bring it back a little bit. I hope you can see the picture. And now I'm going to bring the words a little closer and try to hold it so you can see it. You're going to read one more page, and then we're going to go back and read it together. Look at this picture. To read this word, you're going to need to remember what you know about the letters SH. And when SH work together, they make a new sound. All right, let's go back and read together. We can see a frog. We can see a turtle. Do you notice how I'm reading these words quickly? I think you can do that too, because these are words that we know really well. We've been reading them since the beginning of the school year. We can see the fish. Did you get that word, the? They didn't say A on this page, did they? If we see THE, we have to say the. And here's the word ish. There's SH making its sh sound. I'm going to hold the words real close. I don't know if you got a peek at the picture yet or not, but this is a word I know you can sound out. Make the sound of each letter. Did you read that page? It says, we can see a fox. The little girl and her dad are sort of behind the bushes because you know what? If the fox sees them, he's so shy, he'll run away. Ooh, what do they see on this page? Did you read that all by yourself? It says, we can see the snake. There's an E at the end that's telling that A to say its name. We talked about that in a lesson a couple weeks ago. Ooh, there's an animal lots of us like. Look at this long word you can read. Here's a long word. But you can use what you know about letter sounds. It says, we can see a butterfly. A butterfly. Did you get that word? And look, here's the little word fly in the bigger word butterfly. I'm sure you can read this page. page said, we can see a duck. There's the duck. That's another word you can sound out. And here's the very last page. The words in the picture are all together on one page. Take a good look at that. That's a really cool picture. Let's read it. Were you able to read that? It says, we can see the pond. Because on this last page, they're showing us everything that they could see at the pond, all the different animals. Look and see if you can find all the animals. Do you see the butterfly? Can you see the fox? Look really carefully for the snake. He's sort of camouflaged, right? That means his color sort of matches his surroundings. Look for that little bright green snake. He's in the bright green grass. You see him? There he is. That was a fun book, and it reminds me of springtime. So I hope that you're able to get outside a little bit with your family. Of course, we have to stay away from people that aren't living in our house with us at this time, but you can still get outside and look for signs of spring. You might see some flowers or hear some birds singing. Try to get outside and see if you can see some of those signs of spring. I don't know if you'll see a frog or a snake, but you might see some worms and some birds and some other fun animals. I will read another book with you next time. And families, just so you know, we're on book number 60 right now. So there are 70 books in the series that I'm reading with my reading group. So we have about 10 more books to read. I'm going to try to post a couple of videos every week so that we get through our next 10 books well before the end of our school year. And then the kids will really be exactly where they should be to be readers in first grade. See you next time.